playing those mind games this morning. Well, nothing of the sort here, as it's time for our 8:30 high beam, and we're all about getting information, and we're going to do that now with Jennifer Demuth, Director of Health Promotion at the Tuscarawas County Health Department. Jennifer, good morning. Thanks for being here.
Good morning, Brad. Thanks for having me.
Good to have your bright and shining voice on with us today, and the reason you're on is to talk about Safe Communities Coalition. So in order to try to avoid any confusion, I know most people know about this, but why is the Tuscarawas County Health Department like the hub of Safe Communities Coalition?
Right. So behind the scenes in public health, the Tuscarawas County Health Department works on a lot of programs to keep our county residents safe and to prevent accidents and injuries. And one of those programs that we have to help prevent accidents and injuries is our Safe Communities of Tuscarawas County program. It's a grant-funded program funded by the Ohio Traffic Safety Office. And through this program, we're able to partner with area law enforcement agencies, area organizations like the Department of Transportation, the county engineer, folks who are concerned about traffic safety. And by promoting traffic safety messages, our ultimate goal is to help prevent fatal crashes and injuries here in Tuscarawas County and just keep our motorists as safe as possible this summer and always.
Well, yeah, absolutely right. And this has been going on for a few years. We've been able to get that funding and have a really fluid organization, right?
Yes, we've been very fortunate through our partners. Again, I mentioned local law enforcement, the sheriff's office, more partners that I could ever mention in our short little interview here, but we're so thankful for them who make it possible for us to get these important traffic safety messages out so that we can keep aware as we're on the roadways and try to avoid injuries and accidents.
Well, it's some of the messages are a little bit seasonal, and I guess one of emphasis right now comes about every time the weather gets a little warmer, doesn't it?
That's right. You're exactly right. You know, we had this beautiful weekend. It's a great time to remember to look out for motorcycles because as the weather gets warm, we see more and more motorcycles hitting the road. Plus, with gas prices being higher, you see more motorcyclists out because it does tend to take less gas. So as motorists, we really want to be careful, being extra aware to watch for motorcycles. We want to be sure that we're allowing enough space between our vehicle and the motorcycle that may be in front of us, because if we have to come to a quick stop, we want to be able to ensure that we're not hitting that motorcyclist accidentally. We need to be aware that oftentimes those who are driving motorcycles may take a little longer to turn, especially if there are wet conditions or gravel on the road. So those are really good things to keep in mind as drivers. Additionally, you know, we have so many gadgets in our cars right now, Brad. You know, there's cameras and, you know, my husband's car has little lights that go off if there's anyone that comes to the side of his vehicle. And, you know, with motorcycles, those things may not always pick that up. So it's so important to remember to check your blind spot. If you're passing other cars in traffic, please check that blind spot. It's so easy for a motorcyclist to be there and for you maybe not to see it using your mirrors in your vehicle. So take extra caution to check that blind spot for motorcycles because we really want to be sure that we're protecting everyone on the road, you know, both motorcyclists and those of us who are driving, you know, regular vehicles. And for those who are riding motorcycles, again, we urge those that are riding motorcycles to please protect their brains by wearing a Department of Transportation compliant motorcycle helmet. So important. That's very important for preventing any particular type of brain injury should that motorcyclist have an accident. Also important for drivers of all types to be sober on the road and not drive distracted. So that is a lot of messages all in one, Brad. But primarily, you know, look out for motorcycles. Be safe out there, you know, as you drive. Remember, we're going to see more motorcyclists out. Share the road and just be extra cautious. Check those blind spots.
Yeah, I don't think you could have said it really any better. So we take that message to heart. And like you said, it was a busy weekend for motorcycles because pretty much we had good weather. There was a little storm in between, but other than that.
Right. Yes. And, you know, when we talk about motorcycles and we talk about the importance of wearing helmets, I'm going to segue over to bike helmets. How about that? Switching from motorcycles to bikes.
Well, that's close.
Why not? Yeah. So coming up on Saturday, May 21st, the Safe Communities Coalition and Tuscarawas County Health Department have partnered with local agencies and, of course, the Uricksville McDonald's to host a safety day from noon to 2 p.m. So, again, noon to 2 p.m., Saturday, May 21st at the Uricksville McDonald's, free family fun safety day. We're going to have car seat information for those who need car seats. And the reason I brought up helmets, we are going to have free bike helmets while supplies last for young children. So if you have a family and you want to come out and learn more about bike safety and get that bicycle helmet for your child or your children, if you have more than one, come on over to Safety Day. We're also going to be talking about another really important Safe Communities traffic message, and that is click it or ticket. Unfortunately, Brad, in 2021, the majority of our fatal injuries in Tuscarawas County came from those who were not wearing seatbelts. That was part of the issue. So again, so important, to come out to our Safety Day on Saturday, May 21st, learn about car seats, making sure you get the bike helmet, and also learn the importance of staying buckled. Click it or ticket is the particular campaign for that.
I might add, if you're older and you don't have your own children, but maybe have grandchildren, you might want to look into the car seat thing, because you can have the best car seat on the market, and if you don't install it properly, it's still not going to work.
Yes, we are planning to have our child passenger safety technician there. That is an extensive trained person who can check out that car seat, make sure it's installed properly so that it's going to properly protect your child or grandchild while you're on the roads. It's so important. I'm glad you brought that up, Brad.
Yeah, well, that's all right. As far as the coalition itself, there are quarterly meetings, and you accept people who have an interest in being involved. Is that true?
That is absolutely right, Brad. You're welcome to come over. Any of our listeners, anyone who has a particular passion or interest in traffic safety, anyone who wants to help us get these safe traveling messages out is welcome to come. Our next meeting is Wednesday, May 25th at 1 p.m. We have been meeting virtually just out of an abundance of caution with the virus. So we will be getting meeting information out. Those who are interested in getting that meeting information and attending are welcome to call us here at the Tuscarawas County Health Department, 330-343-5555, and ask for one of our health educators, and we can get you that information.
I think that's fair enough. All right. Well, we appreciate your time, and hopefully, you'll let this sink in. I mean, you can hear this stuff, and it goes in one ear and out the other, but think about it, and let's be safe. We don't want to lose anybody this summer or any time, really. That's
right. We all want to stay safe on the roads, whether you're driving a motorcycle, a car, a truck, or even a bicycle.
How about we talk with you or somebody else with Safe Communities Coalition in about 3 more weeks?
Sounds like a great plan, Brad. Thank you so much.
Thanks for taking your time and being with us this morning. We do appreciate it.
You're welcome, Brad. Thank you again.
We'll see you. That is Jennifer Demuth. She is a Director of Health Promotion at the Tuscarawas County Health Department, talking about Safe Communities Coalition here on the BT Morning Show.